So I have been having the hardest time trying to book me an appointment. First of all, I need to call like the BBB on Aetna in their health insurance or something because every time I call the transportation line, I can never get a ride to any of my doctor's appointments. That's why I be missing some of my doctor's appointments because I don't got a car right now. And like if I'm not using nobody else's car or anything like that, or I try to use the transportation through my insurance and I can never set it. It's like there's always a problem. Yesterday I called and they swear for down they had to send a sheet in to manually schedule me an appointment, right? So then she tells me to make sure I call back, but call back later on in the evening today, even though there's a 24-hour number. So I just called there this morning to see if they actually set my transportation appointment to go to my doctor's office or whatever. And she said that she couldn't find the paperwork, but that they were still looking for it to call them back later, right? So I'm like, okay. But then I just mysteriously get a phone call from the dermatologist saying that they no longer take my insurance. And that is so funny to me how everybody else be using my insurance though to get these fake ass drugs. But you motherfuckers really don't want me to go to the doctor because people is just going to see that for one, I am who I am. Two, I'm not crazy. Three, I don't be going to the mental hospitals or nothing like that, like how people be trying to say. And that y'all be scamming. But that's why the United Health man, the insurance man, got killed and shit. Because you insurance people, y'all be scamming. But I knew that a long time ago when DHS kept on putting my baby daddy on my insurance, but he lived with Taisha. And I don't know if Taisha name is Taisha Washington or Taisha Montgomery or whatever, but somebody is going around, and I ain't saying Taisha, but I'm just saying, like, if he got a wife, why in the fuck is y'all putting him on my Medicaid insurance? But that was so that he wouldn't have to pay child support because these motherfuckers be scamming and shit. But I be noticing every time it's time for me to go to the doctor, which I don't go to the doctor often, that I have a problem using my insurance and getting transportation. But everybody else can get the shit though. And that is so crazy to me. But I went to the doctor too, and I, for one, I'm healthy. My doctor's appointment tomorrow is for the was for the dermatologist so that I can have my skin looked at or whatever. And I know that they accept my insurance. And if you don't, then you need to go and update ZocDoc and everything else where you're listed as accepting my fucking insurance. But I know that they accept my insurance because my friend goes to the same my old friend goes to the same dermatologist. So it is so funny to me, but I can't get a ride, and I think they call Access to something. Whoever is the transportation company through Aetna, but I've never received a ride from them. Every time I ever try to book a ride to go to a doctor's appointment, I have a problem. Every single time. Every single time. And then that's just like Etna calling me the other day and talk about do I need resources as far as clothes, shoes, and mental health and shit like that. No, bitch, I need to wait to the motherfucking doctor, but y'all can't seem to help with that. So what the fuck else is you worried about my business for? And that is so crazy to me. But I just be noticing all of this shit. And that's why I said I'm gonna get a big ass lawsuit for suing the state of Michigan and the DHS workers, the CPS workers, and everything like that, as well as these school teachers and principals and shit too. That's why a lot of times when fucked up shit be going on, I don't get mad. I don't say nothing. I keep it. I jot it down in my notes because when it's time for me to sue you all, I'm hearing it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of money that's coming to me. It's a whole lot of money that people been stealing from me and trying to keep away from me anyway. But it's a whole lot of money that's coming to me. And I'm hearing Beyonce, like somebody named Beyonce, and it's reminding me of my brother friends, Jalen, Brittany, Beyonce, and all of them. And if I want to say their mama used to work at Aetna, or she used to work at some insurance company, one of them like United Health or Aetna or something like that. And I'm channeling that information right now. Like somebody been scamming and using people's information. Somebody got HIV and AIDS too, and they can't afford the treatment, so they be scamming with people's Medicaid. I'm picking up on that right now. And I be having a hard time using my own insurance because somebody else be using it. But I'm hearing it's a hoe that work downtown in the motherfucking United Healthcare buildings and Aetnas and Molinas and all of them, and she be doing some fraud ass shit. And I don't know why Janine popped up in my she just popped up in my head, but I said that people always, like, God always gives me a message and shows me people that I know and shit. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Janine used to work at one of those places, one of the healthcare places downtown. And Beyonce, somebody got AIDS, and somebody be using people's insurance to get medicine and shit. Somebody be using people's identity, and that's why my next appointment is for the dentist. And that's so crazy because when I got my braces put on, speaking of Jalen and then Beyonce kept on asking me like, "Oh, Aaliyah, where you go get your braces put on that? Where you go get your braces put on that? I want to go to the same place." Somebody is using somebody's insurance. Somebody been stealing, and like somebody is under investigation right now. And this shit is going bad, and like somebody keep on having kids thinking that it's gonna keep them from going to jail or something is what my ancestors telling me right now. But like, no, bitch, you're going to jail. So it's so sad that the whole damn city of Detroit is kind of like under investigation by the feds, and it's like I'm getting that the city of Detroit is under investigation by the feds from another state because the feds from the state of Michigan is too corrupt to do their motherfucking job. So another state FBI is watching the state of Michigan. Is what I'm getting. And I feel good right now. Like them just telling me that they didn't accept my insurance and the transportation and everybody saying that I can't get a ride or they don't see my paperwork or they can't even see where I called in and shit. Usually that would piss me off, but it's actually really making me just feel good about myself because everything that I've been saying is starting to come to the light. Like Tatiana Kyle and whoever C Missouri is. I wonder somebody named is Sierra. Maybe Sierra is Sierra Missouri. I'm not sure what my DHS worker name is, but her name is C Missouri. And I'm hearing Sierra. Somebody named is Sierra and then Tatiana Kyle. All my DHS workers, y'all about to be under investigation by the feds too. Because y'all been stealing from me like I said. And I was just listening to Mommy Watson the other day and she was doing a tarot reader and she said that somebody was doing EBT scams. And I even been noticing like my last couple of Walmart deliveries, I've been having a problem and shit. So much shit. When I say these motherfuckers so stupid because they think that since all of them is working together that they not being investigated by the feds. Like you got the feds from another state investigating you motherfuckers. I'm here in Florida. And remember, I did that video and I said the FBI of Florida want me to come work for them. It's like the FBI of Florida is investigating the FBI of Michigan. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I'm telling you, the FBI of Florida or something is investigating the FBI of Michigan, the FBI of Georgia. So all these people in Detroit, these corrupt officers, corrupt judges, corrupt lawyers, and everything, and they be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. My cousin is the FBI so and so in Clinton Township. We ain't gonna get caught. We ain't gonna get caught." The motherfucking Fed from Florida is watching you all. I'm hearing D-Lo, little bitch, mind your business. And that just reminded me of when Lil Tyler was here. I didn't know who Lil Tyler was at first until I heard whatever that song is, he like I miss the two ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese, nigga. What song is that? Anyway, I didn't know who Lil Tyler was until D-Lo came out with that song. And I'm here. Remember I told y'all all the rappers and shit be a part of the FBI and the Illuminati and shit. The Illuminati is the FBI the Illuminati, the rap industry. They get down to the nitty gritty and shit. I mean, little bitch, mind your business. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, the city of Detroit about to get drugged by the FBI of another motherfucking state. I'm hearing the higher ups had to call the higher ups. It's too much corruption going on in the state of Michigan, in the city of Detroit. It's too much. Like you can't trust the police, you can't trust the FBI, you can't trust no motherfucking body. You can't trust these doctors, these lawyers, nobody. You can't trust no fucking body. And y'all are being investigated by the feds. And that's why, too, I won't change this number yet. This number right here is all over the internet for me selling food and everything like that. But the feds check this motherfucking number. I feel like. And my phone is tapped by all these motherfucking hackers who can't say they ass up on my business and shit. But the FBI of Florida is investigating the FBI of Michigan and Alabama and Georgia. It's like teamwork makes the dream work, how I always be saying this shit. Except for it's other federal agents investigating the federal agents that work in Clinton. I'm here in Clinton Township FBI. And one day I drove out to the FBI building that's in Clinton Township. It wasn't nobody in there. I walked all through the building and everything. I had posted a video of it too on Facebook. I was dropping my daughter off at her friend's house, and her friend lived in Clinton Township allegedly. But yes, the FBI of Clinton Township, y'all about to get investigated. And we're not gonna forget how I wrote the FBI going on two, not even 2 years, going on 3 years now or 4 years, and I still have not got no justice. And I wrote the FBI and I said that it was people hacking my phones, hacking my Facebook accounts, hacking on my emails. I wrote the FBI and said that I had contacted Pornhub and OnlyFans and said that people were submitting all types of videos on me. I wrote the FBI and I told them that people had fake bank accounts and shit up in my motherfucking name and they was receiving checks and money in my name. I wrote the FBI and told them about my identity and everything because I was dealing with all types of cybersecurity issues. And this AI, all this shit, people really be thinking they doing AI and they can make you look like this or make you look like that. And no, y'all about to get catfished with AI because guess what? Guess who had to create AI? And that's why I'm so tapped in with Elon Musk. But when I say the investigations, it's like the feds is sitting back laughing at you, motherfucker. The feds is sitting back laughing at these Fed officers who think that they so big and bad they can get away with all this corruption. But I am hearing it. That bitch who work at Aetna Healthcare, you about to this bitch want to commit suicide. It ain't even about her about to having to go to the federal penitentiary. She want to commit suicide. But all these people, Tatiana Kyle, Sierra, Missouri, and all my DHS workers, y'all going to be investigated by the Fed. And the EBT fraud and all that shit is going to come back to you guys, as well as Section 8 too. I was saying that I didn't have Section 8. Now, when my mama was alive, my mama had Section 8. When my grandma was alive, my grandma had Section 8. I never had the quote unquote privilege of having Section 8. Anytime I ever had a house, I had to rent that bitch and pay for it out of my own pocket. Never had it. But so I'm hearing people be going around using your name for Section 8 and all types of shit. I'm trying to tell you. And somebody be using my insurance. And that's why when I went to the doctor and they was when I went to urgent care and shit and I was getting tested and everything and the doctor could talk about you don't got AIDS, you don't got HIV, you don't got herpes. I know. But it was a bitch that was going around using my motherfucking insurance who probably got some HIV or something. Y'all can't afford y'all medicine. But I'm healthy as fuck. I don't need no big party or none of that bullshit. But I'm trying to tell y'all what the fuck be going on. And I've been reporting this shit. I've been writing to Lansing and everything. And speaking of that, and speaking of Lansing, I'm hearing don't trust them hoes in Lansing, them crack whores in Lansing. I'm hearing that shit. All these motherfuckers working together. And I can see it. I'm seeing y'all go the fuck down. I'm seeing y'all go the fuck down. I'm hearing long, long. The last name's long. Yes, y'all going the fuck down. Right along with the motherfucking Johnson. I'm hearing all the dreadheads. The dreadheads is going to fuck down. This secret society, this occult of thieving ass motherfuckers who think that they can bully people and people gonna be scared of them and shit. Like y'all about to go to the federal penitentiary where y'all can continue to fuck each other in the ass and y'all can continue to kiss and suck each other's dick. Because ain't nobody else scared of you motherfuckers. I'm getting the download right now. I'm getting the channel message. In the downtown Detroit, the occult activity that goes on in downtown Detroit is no longer a secret, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing water tunnels, underground tunnels, water. I'm hearing the casino. I'm hearing construction sites. I'm hearing Belle Isle, the Detroit River. I'm hearing the yacht club. I'm hearing all of that shit down there that motherfuckers be going to and shit. Not everybody, but these people who be calling themselves in secret societies and shit. I'm hearing them underground tunnels. I be always talk about underground railroads. I'm hearing those underground tunnels are now. I'm hearing like the water dam. You know how you go through a tunnel, you ain't supposed to play the music loud or some shit like that. I'm hearing like they are recording y'all go into these underground tunnels, water tunnels, or some shit like that. I'm hearing this shit is not a secret. I'm hearing informant. You know how y'all ever seen one of those documents? I'm sorry, I'm talking fast, but when I start channeling, I speed up. I'm talking. You ever seen a documentary or something where somebody is yeah. You ever seen a documentary where somebody is a ex gang member or something, and they mouth or they voice be distorted, and they sound like an AI robot or something, and they'll be blurred out or something like that because if they be caught exposing like gang information or occult information, it's kind of like off with their head or something. Well, I ain't scared of that shit. I expose what the fuck I want to expose. And you motherfuckers is about to get fucked the fuck up. And whoever is going through these water dams, tunnels, or some shit like that. When my mama was alive and we used to go downtown, we used to drive through the little tunnel or whatever, and the lights would be on and everybody would turn their music down because when you're going through there, they say don't have your music blasting and shit like that. I'm seeing it like that. My mama is giving it to me like that. Like somebody be going through tunnels, like the Ninja Turtles. Like the Ninja Turtles, how they go through the sewers and then they travel around under the. Detroit is known for having a city up under it. And I always refer to the Underground Railroad, but these are tunnels that I'm seeing, like ladders and tunnels, like the Ninja Turtles going down the sewer manhole. They call it manhole. They go in the manhole. I'm seeing people go in the manhole and climb down the ladders and go in there. And it's making me think of speaking of. I just did a video earlier where I said when we lived on East 7 Mile in the apartment. It First of all, the people in the apartments I used to always say is they're in some type of a cult because you know how your eye can get messed up if you have like a cataract. Cataract is that cataract where the pupil would get blurry, like or in turn bluish grayish looking. A lot of people who lived in that building, one of their eyes was that way. And I kept saying, like, how is it multiple people who live in different apartments who is not related, but all of them got this fucked up ass eye, like a robot eye or something? And I used to be telling Lo, like, something that's not right in this building. These are some clones or something, or some secret society, something, some shit, Illuminati, robot, AI, skinwalkers, or some shit going the fuck on. And we used to be laughing about it, but no. In that area, a lot of people had a fucked up eye. Just one of it. It's not that many people in one area that all got cataracts like that. And then it used to be these guys, they would walk around in these, you know how the KKK have the white suit, the white sheet? It used to be these guys walking around like that with dark gray sheets. They would be dark gray. And in that area, like off of 7 Mile and Hoover, I mean 7 Mile and Outer Drive and shit, you got the liquor store right there, which is the same liquor store where the man tried to snatch my baby out of my arm. But right there too, you got the Family Dollar, and in the Family Dollar lot, it's a hall next to the Family Dollar where they be having parties at on the weekends and shit. And then behind that, I want to say it's like a cemetery lot or some shit like that, and the railroad and the coffins and shit is back there. I keep saying something to be going on at the crossroads, and it's deeper than talk about meat and Papa Legba and shit. These people, this is secret society underground shit that takes place, and they be trying to cover this shit up with like little parties and shit. I'm seeing the movie They Clone Tyrone, and in the movie They Clone Tyrone, they clearly say the cities are Detroit, somewhere Chicago, and a few other states where they use people as test dummies. And in the movie They Clone Tyrone, he went into a regular house, just like the one I'm sitting in right now. But then when he went into the basement and opened the door, it was a whole nother tunnel that led to this, that, and the other. That's what I'm seeing, and that is what's happening. It's some fuckery going on, and it's going to be exposed, and because I'm seeing it, and it's going to have to tie into these people who these people who be partying right here in. I'm also hearing the world again, the world, the world, the world. And remember, I kept saying when me and my kids was just at the room, I kept seeing these dykes, but you can tell that these were young women, beautiful women, but they had full grown beards, goatees, mustaches and shit like that, like they were taking hormones to like grow a beard. Not no little chin hairs like how I be saying, oh, I gotta pluck my chin hairs, but I'm talking about the whole shit like Santa Claus. It's something going on with these test dummies, experiment clones, MK Ultra shit is taking place in the city of Detroit as well as Chicago. I need to go and watch They Clone Tyrone. But speaking of Daytona Tyrone and shit, I can't half the time use my own identity, my own insurance and shit like that because other people be trying to walk around and use my shit. It's like I have to fight for my own identity. And that's what was happening in Daytona Tyrone. He had to fight for his own fucking identity. All right, that was a quick kind of mess. I just started downloading that shit out the blue. Like soon as the dermatologist just called me and said that I couldn't come to my appointment tomorrow because as of now they no longer accept my insurance. I instantly got this download. I instantly got this download. And you know who used to go to that Kenya? I couldn't figure out Kenya's last name. Robinson. Kenya Robinson. Anyway, that's who gave me that the information to that particular dermatologist. And I know for a fact that she goes there. And when she was going there, they took the insurance. Now I ain't saying that they haven't stopped taking the insurance. But it's just so ironic. And my ancestors instantly jumped in as soon as she told me that. I'm like, okay, it's okay, cancel the appointment, blase, please. But and I gotta cancel the transportation because it never got set up. Every time I call to set up transportation with my insurance, it's unsuccessful. Every single time. And when I told her that today, she's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yes, really." And when I talked to the lady yesterday who was trying to set up my appointments and she couldn't set them up, I was telling her like I always have a problem. I don't know, but I feel real good now just delivering this message and getting the download. Like, even though I really want to go to the dermatologist really bad or whatnot, I I'm okay with them canceling my appointment and shit like that because no, no. And this is making me think of too. I was talking to Tobias or whatever, and we was talking about child support and shit like that, and insurance. He was telling me like how. Anyway, we was talking about that, and I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, people will try to put you on child support, but if you got your kids on the insurance and blase free, that ain't gonna work. But look, my daughter about to be 18, and we done made it this long with no child support, none. So of course, none of my other kids get no child support or nothing like that. And they not on no insurance right now because I don't work. But when I was working at one point in time, I had all of my kids on my insurance too. You know, so I know how it goes to pay for a single insurance plan with a job as well as your family insurance plans with the job and everything like that. I know how all of that shit works. Um, well, I like that. But I say that to say it's some shit that's about to hit the fan. I was talking about how I couldn't get child support or whatever. And me and Tobias was talking yesterday, and he was like, yeah, sometimes baby mamas just need to get a job. They be thinking niggas gonna take care of them. Like, no, baby daddies be thinking that they baby mamas and that they should be a bitch. It's what I came up with. And like I said, my baby daddy never had to pay child support. Never. He don't pay my kids shit. And when Al and I was together and all of his other baby mamas was putting him on child support and shit like that, and we was living together, I was trying to cut him a break, and I was like, okay, I went down to Pontiac because my kids was Lex, Mir, and I want to say Lily. No, just Lex and Mir. They were born in Southfield in Oak Park. Lex was born in Southfield. Amir was born in Oak Park. I mean, when I lived in Oak Park, I lived in Southfield when I had Alexis. I lived in Oak Park when I had Amir. So my kids' child support case is out in Pontiac because that's Oakland County. It's already some bullshit going on in Pontiac where I don't get child support. But when me and Al was together, I had to go to court and I wrote the judge. I'm like, hey, me and my kids' dad, we are together. We try to do everything that we can together. So, can we cut him a little slack on the child support? I don't really want him being on child support if he's going to help take care of the kids, right? Right. So the lady, the judge from Pontiac, Oakland County friend of the court, she told me I had to write a letter, take it downstairs, get it stamped and notarized, and then bring it back upstairs to the courtroom. I did all that in one day, and I was taken off of child support. He never had to pay child support for Alexis, Amir, Aaliyah, or Amari. Al never had to pay child support. They told him that he had to pay for the birth of Alexis, which was like $5,000 because I was on Medicaid when I had her. And the cost of the hospital delivering a baby around that time was about $5,000. Once he paid off the whole $5,000, he never had to worry about child support again. They said if I wanted to collect child support from him, I would then have to come back to the court, rewrite another letter, have it stamped and notarized and everything all over again, stating that he's no longer helping me with the children and I need child support. Well, when I did that, because he stopped helping me with the kids, he went MIA. Nobody knew where he was at for the longest anyway. Then he came back with a wife and another bitch and some other people, and he still wasn't doing nothing for my kids. Then I tried to put him back on child support. And I haven't got no child support since. And calling down to Oakland County friend of the court, they still won't give me child support. They swear up and down that Al is supposed to be under investigation, that he don't got no job, he's not making no money, and therefore they can't garnish anything from him. So therefore I'm shit out of luck when it comes to child support in Oakland County. As well as the judge telling me something about 42 does as if I give a fuck. You know, something in the milk not being clean. People working with the Masons and judges and lawyers and shit. People, mamas and shit working for the government and working at places like friend of the court and shit like that is why I don't get child support. And again, people using my identity and pretending that they're me going into court, receiving child support payments, signing papers, and all types of shit like that. That's why they were saying that Al is under investigation for tax evasion because him and Taisha be scamming, and they were still in child support and shit like that. And that's why I don't get child support. And I'm hearing they were rerouting mail, rerouting payments. And again, Al was put on my insurance while him and Taisha was married. Like him and Taisha are married. Me and Al has never been married. Al married Taisha. So that ain't got shit to do with me. And if you married to another bitch, that's who insurance you need to be on. You don't need to be on me and my kid's case. Another reason to keep him off of child support. But who keeps putting him on my case though? Because it's not me. It took me a while to get Al off of my case. But I kept on telling these motherfucking DHS workers that we don't live together. He don't live for me. I don't know where he lives at. Hence why I can't get child support because I can't quote unquote give y'all a correct address. So I'm picking up on all this shit. The tax invasion, the money laundering, the stolen money, stolen checks, it's all gonna go tied into my baby daddy and his wife and her family and wherever the fuck she came from, because it's the rumor had it that she came from Texas, like the white motherfuckers who moved across the street from me on grid. Like something leading back to you, Washingtons, Montgomerys, and Johnsons, and all that type of shit. Like y'all motherfuckers is gonna. It ain't enough money that y'all can pay. Y'all can't pay off everybody. You don't got it like that. You can't pay off everybody. Al and Taisha going to prison. While the Warren Police Department was kept on laughing, talking about I'm gonna give custody of all five of your kids to Al and Blase Fleet. Al and his wife is going to the federal penitentiary because it's some shit that's going the fuck on, and that's why I can't use my insurance. That's why it was all type of rumors and shit going around, talk about people having HIV and AIDS and all types of shit. I wish if I ever hear somebody tell me some bullshit like that or spreading some rumors about me having some HIV and AIDS, I'd be saying off with your head and I'm gonna show you exactly what the fuck I mean about that shit. Cause bitch, don't put that shit on my motherfucking name when I got a clean ass motherfucking pussy and blood system. The fuck? Mm-mm. If some shit is going on, when I say God and my ancestors been giving me downloads all day today, that's why I've made a video in my brother's truck already. I'm making a video again right now. All of my crossover and Passover loved ones are coming to me right now. They say it's game time. It's game time. It's game time. It's game time. They said say whatever the fuck we tell you to say. Don't worry about being sued for HIPAA. Don't worry about being sued for defamation of character. Don't worry about being sued for shit. Them pussies scared to sue you, Aliyah, because they know that if they sue you and you show up in that courtroom, it's over for them motherfuckers. So say anything I tell you to say, is what my ancestors are telling me. They said call motherfuckers by their first, middle, and last name around this hoe if we tell you to, and don't worry about shit. They said people will give your name away, they'll steal your identity and put hits out on you. So don't give a fuck about spreading their names to no motherfucking body. They said you need to hand them over to the motherfucking Illuminati and get it off with their motherfucking head, is what I'm hearing. Somebody been going around scamming, using people's insurance as well as people's identity and shit like that. And it's been to steal money, lie about medical records, and every motherfucking thing like that. It's so many people about to go down. It's so many people about to go down. You know how I be saying 144,000 the chosen ones that God stamped them and marked them at birth? I'm hearing 10,000 will fall by your right hand, Aliyah. It's damn near 10,000 motherfuckers that's about to drop like flies. I'm hearing like the pandemic. I keep on talking about the pandemic. Aliyah Era Williams is about to bring down as many people as the pandemic took out. And it's going to be behind this stolen money and behind my identity. Behind my identity. Ooh, I just shared Future yesterday. All the time. Who knew I'd get this much attention? Be cool before you get put on suspicion. PIMP, get that Monica Lewinsky. Chain on, freeze, wrist on jet skis. Chain on, freeze, wrist on jet skis. Like the wrist on ice. Y'all went and bought chains and watches and shit with my motherfucking money. Chain on, wrist on jet skis. But he was like, well, what you mean? What's on my mind? Federal Reserve on my mind. It's like money is on my mind. You can't be running out of time. Didn't know I'd get this much attention. Be cool before you get put on suspension. PIMP, getting that Monica Lewinsky. PIMP, getting that Monica Lewinsky. Anyway, y'all know how when Bill Clinton was in the White House and Monica Lewinsky was supposed to be giving him some, shit about to hit the fan like that hit the fan, is what I'm hearing. Can't be running out of time. What you mean, what's on my mind? Federal Reserve on my mind. Who knew I'd get this much attention? I'm telling you, this shit is going viral, worldwide web, going viral for the family. For my energy. Can't be running out of time. What you mean was on my mind. Federal Reserve is on my mind. Who knew I'd get this much attention? Be cool before you get put on suspension. Like, be cool before you get put on suspension. Y'all did all this for some money. All this for some motherfucking money. PIMP, getting that Monica Lewinsky. All dick sucking hoes. All you dick sucking hoes about to go the fuck down about my Federal Reserve, and you ran out of time. Can't be running out of time. What you mean? It's on my mind. I just shared that video yesterday. P.I.M.P. Get about Monica. Monica Lewinsky. Chain on fleek, wrist on jet ski. 10,000 motherfuckers. I said it. Clones. Falling by your right hand. 10,000 motherfuckers. Fighting for my identity. Fighting for my Federal Reserve. Fighting for a bank account that got my motherfucking name on it. P.I.M.P. I can hear the gun. Yeah. I can't lose. See me down, 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 down. Perry on. Gotta be in a rush. I can't be running out of time. What you mean? What's on my mind? Federal Reserve. Go bring me that phone. Go bring me that phone. Hurry up. P.I.M.P. in that motherfucker. Like somebody trying to get money out of a bank account. I'm hearing money laundering. Somebody overseas trying to hurry up. Somebody trying to clean up some money. P.I.M.P. in that motherfucker. Train on sleep with OJE. I'm sorry, but I'm getting the download right now. I'm getting the download. I'm getting the download. I'm getting the download. Where's YouTube? Get me to YouTube ASAP. What you mean? What's on my mind? I gotta listen to the words. Somebody is trying to hurry up and get all this money that they stole. Somebody trying to hurry up and take all this money that they stole. I'm hearing fake IDs, fake bank accounts, and all that type of shit. That's probably why I'm picking up on the person working at the bank. And I don't be accusing people of shit. But when I say like, God gives me people who I already know and their professions and shit. Somebody working at the bank, y'all going to fuck down. Look, this is future. Out of time. I shared this yesterday. Y'all running out of time to give me my motherfucking money back. These bank accounts is under investigation by the Fed. Somebody name is Maya. Mia. Mia. Somebody name is Mia. Mia or Maya. That's the whole reason I needed to listen to that song. And that they running out of time. Um, Federal Reserve. These are bank accounts that has been receiving money in somebody's name. Somebody's name is Mia. Mia, Maya, Mia, Mia. They said Mia, Mia. Somebody's name is Mia. And you about to go the fuck down too, ho. Getting at me a whiskey, chain on, freeze wrist on jet ski. This shit about to happen fast too. I'm here. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Let me go to Feds did this week. 21, 20. Let me go to 21, 21. Who is that? 21 Savage. What song is that, Mars? 21, 21. Will he start off like that? 21, 21. Come on, 21 Savage. It's about to come in. Um, Feds did this week. No, but I'm just hearing 21, 21. Feds did this week. Maybe something going on with 21 Savage. I don't know. Is he still alive? The Feds did a sweep video. It's 10 minutes.